Picture a crystal willow, swaying, a poplar of water. We are looking at the end of a story, which means we are also looking at the exact beginning. We are stepping into the architecture of Octavio Paz's 1957 surrealist masterpiece, Sunstone, or Piedra de Sol. This epic poem is composed of exactly 584 lines, constructed as a single, continuous sentence. There is not a single period to be found in the entire text. This lack of punctuation creates an inescapable literary loop. When you reach the bottom of the final page, the last 6 lines of the poem are perfectly identical to the very first 6 lines. It is a strange way to treat the fluid experiences of memory and love, to cage them inside a rigid mathematical constraint that refuses to let the reader leave. Octavio Paz derived the precise 584-line structure of this epic poem from a fundamental, observable planetary metric. These phases show the synodic orbit of the planet Venus. It takes exactly 584 days for the planet to complete its cycle and return to its original position in the sky relative to Earth. The ancient Aztecs observed this rhythm, codifying the 584-day cycle into their measurement of time and existence. The Aztec calendar stone is the physical manifestation of this law, a circular, carved record of time that never truly ends. Paz mapped his poem directly onto this stone. Limiting the text to 584 lines, the epic adopts the physical properties of the Aztec cycle. As a single sentence, line 584 links seamlessly back to line 1, closing the loop. This structure traps the speaker and the reader in the repeating nature of history, where time is an inescapable circle rather than a forward path. Within this loop, the speaker describes a feeling of falling endlessly through the densities of days. It is a state of profound, weight-bound isolation. He realizes salvation cannot be found in the cosmos, historical monuments, or gods. These rigid structures offer no escape from the relentless repetition of time. Instead, he seeks a moment of connection. He proposes that erotic love and profound intimacy are the only forces capable of breaking the cycle. Paz uses surrealist imagery to dissolve the boundaries between the rigid external world and the human form. He blends architecture and nature into the landscape of the body. The speaker describes his lover as a plaza full of sun and 2 churches, turning the body into a space to finally find footing. Through this connection, the speaker reconciles the conflict between life and death. When 2 people embrace, the 584-line historical loop pauses, and the weight of the past temporarily lifts. While history dictates our confinement, this intimate connection provides a momentary, transcendent freedom from the planetary gears of the cycle. This pause cannot last. Eventually, the embrace ends, and the poem must resume its forward flow toward the inevitable return. Paz suggests that connection within the cycle, rather than escape from it, provides our only redemptive path. This perspective transforms each return to line 1. Every sunrise and every restart of the poem becomes an opportunity for rebirth rather than a repeating sentence. As the 584 lines are exhausted, the text forces the reader to cross the threshold back into the beginning. We return precisely to the willow and the poplar, mirroring the first moment of the video. Returning to this exact starting point proves Paz's thesis through our own experience. Life is an unbroken flow of existence, where the end is always the beginning.